And Rebecca White, and we are so happy to bring you some AWSA updates today. Rebecca, what's on your mind to talk about first?
The first thing that's on my mind is NRB because right now I am doing NRB calls to talk with people about going to NRB, which is February 17th through the 20th in Nashville, Tennessee.
Grand Old Operaland Hotel, here we come. It's going to be an exciting time, and it's a time where AWSAs can come in with their books, their ministries. They can hang out at the AWSA booth, and they can get interviews, and they can star in the magazine, our beautiful Leading Hearts magazine. And that issue is going to be in everybody's registration bag, and people will be able to take you and your information home with them and to learn more about them. Rebecca, can you tell people why they should come and hang with us in Nashville in February?
Well, first of all, it's always fun to hang out with your AWSA sisters. So there's the fun factor that is always part of it.
Yeah.
But I think that the networking that you get to do at NRB is networking that you just don't get anywhere else as an author. You can go to writers conferences, but writers conferences have other writers at them.
Yeah.
So when you want publicity to get out there, the media is the place to go to. And NRB gives you media contacts. So many people get interviews during NRB, but more than just the interviews during NRB, it's your time where you can make contacts, get business cards for various stations, see which stations are near you that are in driving distance that you could maybe make appointments with during the year. I know that Susan Neal and my mother, Karen Whiting, both do well at networking, and they both at NRB will get the contacts they need to be on at least one radio or television program all year long, every month.
Wow. That is amazing. And, it's possible. We present a lot of opportunities. We have really great AWSA business cards that you can have, which are really big cards that show all about you and even have the questions that they could ask you on the interviews. And we give those out as packs to every media person who comes in. And so people will have that. They'll be able to reach out to you. And it is just a way to get out in the media, because how will they know if they do not hear?
That's right. Another fun thing is to see your face on those banners at the back of our booth. So the back of our booth, we decorate our booth with an 8x4 banner that has faces of our ladies that are going to be at NRB on it. And that connects to a web page that has all of their contact information for the media there. So it's a place for them to see their faces again.
Well, Rebecca, if people are interested in being a part of NRB with the AWSAs this February, what do they need to do?
They can go to thinknrb.com. That is our NRB page, and they can make a $100 deposit. When they make that $100 deposit, they will get a link that they can make a calendar appointment with me, and they can talk with me about their specific needs, because we do various options for NRB with AWSA. There's 2 different entrance options. There's various options for being in Leading Hearts, as well as all the other things, whether they want to do book giveaways, be on the banner, be part of our basket giveaways, get those trading cards that we have, which are basically your media kit in a baseball trading card size.
And my personal favorite, you get to go to girls' night out with a local restaurant, and we have such a good time with that. So, Rebecca, thank you for that. And remember, if you want to just get started, figure out what to do next, go to thinknrb.com. So, Rebecca, what is next on our agenda this morning?
So the next thing that we have coming up is our AI Basics for Marketing for our Christian authors, AI Basics for Marketing. So this is an exciting class that Linda and I will be teaching starting October 14th.
I am so excited about this. And why should an AWSA consider taking this class?
Well, first of all, AI is out there. Our choices are to use AI ethically and using our Christian morals as we use it, or to get left behind, because there are so many things that AI can do for you so much faster than you can do it on your own, and for a lot less money than hiring a team of assistants to do all of what AI can do for you.
That's right. And speaking of that, it's amazing. It's like having your own personal assistant, but you've got to know what is right and what is wrong. And the first thing I'd say about that is, sure, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be using AI for evil, but why can't we use it for the kingdom? If you could have an assistant come to your home and work with you every day on a daily basis to get your marketing done, to get your media done, and you could do it for, let's say, $20 a month. Would you be interested? That's exactly what we have going in our class. We're going to be teaching you how to get all of your marketing done and how to do it quickly and effectively, and how to just get the news out about your books. And what else are they going to learn, Rebecca?
So, the first class, we're actually going to talk about the copyright issues, the ethical issues with using AI, because it's
Mhm.
really important to have that basis. But
Yeah.
then we're going to look at, how do you do things with AI? How do
Mhm.
you do things to make your life easier? How can you use it to just help with the emails that flood your inbox, to help with writing the emails that you need to write for your subscribers and to your readers, to do that marketing that maybe isn't so much fun? All of those things can be done much easier. There's a lot of things that you can do that are really good, but you do want to be careful not to do things that are not considered ethical. And you have to know about the copyright laws that deal with AI, which are regularly changing as we are moving forward with AI in our society.
Where we're going to show you how to use effective tools so that you can get your stuff done and just, be in the know and to know how to use this tool that is now available. Any other thoughts on the class?
Well, it is going to be a somewhat hands on class for a lot of it,
Yep.
but it will also be recorded.
Yes.
So if you want to go back and listen to it again, or you miss a week, you can watch it and go back and see things again. And then you will have those recordings. You will be able to keep going back to those recordings. So, especially I find with our classes where we're kind of working through things, it can be really helpful to go back and watch a section of it, do it, watch the next section, do it, so that you actually are working through it and you have the video there. So, having it taped is a big deal for that.
It will be like having Linda and Rebecca right there when you need us. And that's worth the price of the ticket. So what do they need to do to sign up?
So that one, I believe the short link is AI Basics for Authors, but I'm also going to put in the chat
Dot
a
com.
link
Dot com.
directly to our site that isn't quite as fancy a link.
Right. AI basic for authors.com. And that's the one you want to use.
Right. Or you can use the link that I put in the chat.
Right. Right. Exactly. So I hope that you will join us. And when is this happening?
It starts October 14th and it will be 2:00 in the afternoon Eastern time, which means that's 11 a.m. Pacific time, noon Mountain
Mhm.
time, and 1 p.m. Central time.
Yep, that's right. And so we hope to see you there. So what is the next thing we want to cover?
You know, there is, talking about marketing, there is a new mastermind group that starts this Thursday, and there are
Mm.
still a few spots left in it. The leaders are Karen Whiting and Jen Defoe Turner, and they are going to be talking about marketing every 2 weeks. So twice a month, you're going to come together and you're going to have your group that you get to know so well in your mastermind group, but they're going to focus specifically on marketing. So one time a month, I believe they are supposed to meet, and they're going to give a marketing, they're going to do a whole marketing tip and how you use that marketing tip. And then the second time during the month that they meet, they're going to have hot seats for a couple of the people in the group to talk about brainstorm specific marketing ideas for that person, as well as have time for prayer requests and pray for one another and keep each other
Wow.
accountable on working.
That sounds like a very valuable mastermind group. And so what do they need to do to join it?
They would go to awesomemastermind.com, which is our mastermind link. And there they can hit join on any of the different groups. It'll bring them to the mastermind form that they fill out to tell me what mastermind group they want to join. And then it will also bring them to the link to pay the $15 a month to join that mastermind group. And I can tell you, you are getting a lot for $15 a month from Karen and Jen, let alone the rest of the group that's going to be in there.
That is really unbelievable. And remember, we are a nonprofit, so we could charge you, $10,000 a month for this. But
both Jen and Karen are coaches. And if they were getting individual coaching during that hour, that would be like $100 each time. So instead of $200 a month, it's $15 a month to get that coaching from them.
And they're going to be talking about things that are working. So if you aren't in a mastermind group yet, or even if you are and you just want to add this one along to your list, join it and check it out. AWSAmastermind.com.
Right. And we have a few other masterminds that are open. Yes. So if you want to get together with other people to be accountable, there are mastermind groups that are open. I know Lisa Betts's mastermind group is open. Cindy Saab's mastermind group is open. Teresa Jansen mastermind group is open. All of those are excellent. I'm in Teresa Jansen's, and we have a great time when we meet on Wednesdays.
Well, I'm in the Hollywood group, and we have a great time over there and working on screenplay ideas all the time. And Lisa, she's working on novels, right?
Lisa's working on matching your books with your ministry. So it's more ministry focused. And I think Cindy's might be a little bit more speaking focused, but I think it's a general mastermind. All three of those are general mastermind groups. And the Hollywood group has openings also if you are interested in screenwriting.
Right. So it's a great opportunity for you not only to connect with your sisters and be a part of a deeper writing community and have fellowship. You're going to learn and you're going to get ideas and connections and information that you wouldn't have otherwise. So check it out, awsamastermind.com.
We've got a few people watching. If you are watching and you're part of a mastermind group, let people know what you love about your mastermind group in the chat.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Great. And so finally, we've got one last thing to talk about, I think, and that is Arise Daily, our wonderful email devotional program. If you are writing for that, thank you. We just want you to know that Dr. Mel needs more devotionals right now. So go ahead and don't think, hey, well, I'm busy right now, or she probably has plenty. She needs more. So you can go to arisedaily.com, or what can they do to reach out to Dr. Mel?
They can, if they're on the AWSA loop, they could certainly post a note in the AWSA loop and she would let them know where to email them. She regularly posts that both in the Facebook group and in the AWSA loop. If you just search for Arise Daily, it's going to pop up with options of contacting Dr. Mel without having to announce her email address on this broadcast.
Yeah. I just thought of something we should really talk about, and that is our upcoming AWSA Connect.
Yes, we have Pam Farrell as our AWSA Connect speaker on the 22nd. So in 2 weeks from today, in the evening, we will have Pam Farrell sharing with us. Do you remember what her topic is?
It has to do with the encouragement in the ministry writing, speaking process.
Well, anything she talks about is always encouraging. She is just so filled with joy and just radiates joy even in the midst of struggles.
Yes, she is one of our, well, she and her husband are our Lifetime Achievement Award winners this year, and they are so excited about that. I'm going to be releasing a video that she and Bill made for all of us to watch in the loop very soon, and we're going to post that around. But she is such a delight and an encourager. You don't want to miss that. We will be sending a link out in the loop. You don't have to sign up for this. You just come as you are and participate, and you get to be in our drawings. You get to do worship with Sharon Tedford, and you get to be in our small groups. So definitely you want to mark your calendar. And what date is that again?
That is Monday, September 22nd.
Yes, coming up. Mark your calendar and watch for our email.
We've got another Monday night event coming up too.
Yeah.
We've got Arise Esther coming up on October 20th.
That is so wonderful. I love Arise Esther because not only is it for us AWSA sisters, it's for the women we love. You can invite your friends, your family, your neighbors, your church women, anybody you want. And it is just a remarkable time. Who is our speaker that night?
So our main speaker is Lisa Burkhart Worley, who she and Lane Burden Jorade were some of our winners in the devotional category in the Golden Scrolls. She also is a television host.
She's amazing. And if you got to hear her at the AWSA conference this past August, you will know you are in for a treat. And again, we're going to have the worship, and we're going to have our small groups, and we're going to have a couple of workshops that you can choose from. Can you tell us more about those?
That's right. So we have Linda Goldfarb is doing a workshop on faith and family, and Dawn Damon is doing a workshop on speaking.
Ooh, she is such a great speaker. I know that we can all learn from her, and it just sounds great. And I just love the small group times, and we get people from all over the country, even now the world, that could show up in your group. And I know I brought this story up before, but I just will never forget the remarkable evening where we had this group. They're pulled together randomly, and a woman in the group, in the small group, shared that she was in a very abusive situation. She didn't have anyone in her life, and she needed help. One of our AWSA members who was in the group discovered in the conversation that she lived around the corner from her, and they were able to meet and pray together. I mean, that was a miracle. So if you don't come, you're not going to be able to be in those kinds of miracles. And I know that you do.
Another thing that happened in one of those small groups that I just love, there was a small group, and that group ended up really needing to pray for their children. And one of the women in that group had not heard from her son for 10 years. And another woman in that group prayed for her. And within 48 hours of that prayer for them to have that contact and connection again, that son reached out to her and talked to her for the first time in 10 years.
Well, that's worth the price of our ticket right there. How can people get to Arise Esther Evening?
So they can go to ariseesterevenings.com, although I have not yet, with my busy schedule, gotten the new one up. So by the end of the week, they can go to ariseesterevenings.com and buy a ticket for this one. Now, our tickets regularly are $9.99, or for an even better deal, if you bring a friend, you both come for free. So $9.99 if it's just you, or bring a friend and two of you come for free.
I like that option. And it's just a way that we've created for you to spread the AWSA love and joy to the people in your life that you want to see this love and joy and this presence of the Lord in their own lives that we get to share and enjoy together. And, I have people tell me that they have never seen the kind of fellowship that AWSAs have. And I just had one of the prayer team members at our conference say that to me. And I said, well, it's really quite simple. I said, you just invite the Lord to come and to be a part. And you put away the rivalries, the jealousy, the gossip, and you just let the love flow. That's what we have. And this is our way to share this with the entire church and the women of the church. So if you have someone in your life you want to share this kind of love fellowship with, you can think about who you're going to invite now.
That's right. And then,
Oh,
the other thing that starts in October, you
oh
were
yeah.
getting ready to start it before, is our power speaking course. That
Yes.
power speaking course with Karen and Linda is an amazing time for you to train in speaking. And even if you have a signature talk, this course isn't so much developing your signature talk, but developing and understanding the habits and the training that you need to continually develop talks. Because a signature talk is great if you're only going to go someplace once.
Right. Right.
But wouldn't you like to be invited back?
Yes. And what would happen if somebody at your church said, "Hey, Sally Sue, you're a speaker. Why don't you come on up and give us a little devotional right now? Can you create a speech right on the spot and make it sound like you were ready to give it and let that just come flow out of you, anointed and ready to go?" We're going to teach you all kinds of things, and we're going to teach you more about storytelling, how to give a dynamic story. But one of my favorite things that we teach in this class is we teach you how to get audience transformation, because you can go and speak before a group and do a super job and not make any difference in their lives. So we're going to be teaching about that, and we're going to be teaching you how to win hearts for Jesus, because it's so important and it's so good to talk about it and to talk about effective ways to present the gospel and how to weave that into your presentation. And I just love the whole thing. And the power speakers are a community, and we just want to find people who need that encouragement and to get that professional polish, and also to get that certification so people will know, hey, somebody says I am a good speaker, because that's pretty hard to relate to audiences or to meeting planners. You can brag on yourself all day, but to be able to say I'm a certified AWSA power speaker, and that means something. And it means something to you and your audience that you are inviting me to speak to. And so I hope that you will consider coming. And Rebecca, how can they get there?
So they can go to bepowerspeaker.com. I've just put the link in the chat. And that is a great place to go to learn more about the power speaking class. We also have power speaking quarterly. And that is for those that have graduated from the power speaking course. And one of the things someone was telling me at the conference is, even if you are a trained speaker, you need to continue being coached or having training each year. And so this is a great option for those that are speakers, just to get that little polish, that extra polish from being with others in a speaking group during the year.
This is actually speaker coaching. And if you just need a brush up, you need somebody to show what you're doing and to get some suggestions on how to make it better. This is a group that will benefit you greatly.
Yeah. And it's you know what, the other thing is it's so much fun.
Oh, well,
my favorite day of the class is the finals, where everybody is giving their full 5 minutes little speech. And it's like it's almost like a worship service without songs, because you just get so many great ideas and so much great faith and fellowship in that.
It's a remarkable experience. Yeah. Well, we hope that you will come and be a part of that. We cannot say enough about it, but good things are going to have to come to an end. So, Rebecca, is there anything else we need to say to our members today?
We have changed over to a new payment system. So if you're getting notices from Pub Funnels from us, it is not a mistake. That is our new payment system. And we are reaching out to let you know that your automatic dues, you're going to have to restart them because we're in a new payment system. If you are part of Inner Circle, you need to restart your Inner Circle subscription. If you're part of a mastermind group, you need to restart that mastermind subscription. So we are reaching out with emails to our members about that because we are in a new system. We did not choose to move to a new system. Our old system just closed down and we had to redo everything. So it made for a very busy summer. I had 2 books due, the conference, and we were changing over payment systems as well as changing over our landing page software. So it's been a crazy 6 months for me.
I'll tell you one thing, Rebecca and Jesus can do anything. Oh, it was amazing. And Rebecca, I'm just amazed that you were able to get through all of that and do such a wonderful job in the meantime.
I can tell you, our Nicole, that is a member of our team that's behind the scenes, and has recently, she really stepped up and helped with a lot of that as well.
Yes, very precious young lady. We love you, Nicole, and we love our team. We have such a great team working behind the scenes. And hey, if you want to support AWSA, pay your dues. If you don't, it really hurts our team. So please do, and please get reestablished.
Yeah, and if you feel led, we are a nonprofit ministry, right to the heart. And if you feel led to give, you can go to awsagift.com and provide a gift. If you would like to have a recurring gift that you make, please just reach out to me at arisereply@gmail.com, and I would be more than happy to set something up for you.
Oh, that would be so helpful. And we have had a lot of people support us during this time because we have lost a lot of income because of this shopping cart, shall we say, debacle. but
we've had some wonderful members really step up and give gifts.
Yes.
And that makes a big difference to us being able to function and do everything that we do.
Yes. And we appreciate it. Love you all. We love you anyway, but those who give, boy, I tell you, we feel that love. So thank you. And right now, it would be helpful to receive a few more gifts. And we are slowly catching up. And it's amazing. Like I said to the team when we realized we were in a pickle, I just said, well, you know what? God is our provider. And I know he uses people, and I know he's going to use our members. And so he has been doing that. And we are just so grateful.
Yes. And God does provide for us whenever we need it. He does provide. He may provide for you through one of you, or he may provide through someone else, but he does provide.
Yes. And if he's tapping you, I'm not letting you off the hook with that. I'm just telling you that that's where our faith is. And we believe, and we have seen the Lord. We have led AWSA for 25 years. This September the 11th is our birthday. And he has never failed us.
And that's wonderful. So, Linda, I think that's everything. So all the exciting stuff, we have NRB coming up. Go to thinknrb.com if you want more information about NRB. We have the AI class coming up in October. You can go to AI Basics 4, that's an FOR 4, ChristianAuthors.com for that. We also have open mastermind groups, including that marketing one, awesomemastermind.com for that. We have our power speaking coming up, bepowerspeaker.com for more information on the power speaking class. Arise Daily is at arisedaily.com. And that is a great opportunity for you to market by providing a devotional that goes out to people that you wouldn't necessarily normally come in contact with your writing.
Yes, and don't forget, if you want to give, go to awsagift.com and mark your calendars for our next Arise Esther evening and our AWSA Connect coming up.
That's correct. And we love y'all, and we look forward to seeing you virtually or in person in the next 6 months.
See you later, everybody.